So today we're going to be talking about female gladiators.
I'm gonna come.
Hi and welcome back to Enigmatic Universe, and I'm Clifton 3D. Today we are going to be reading an article about female gladiators. Now, it's kind of a strange thing. Usually when you think about gladiators, you think about strong, muscly men. Now you might think about maybe a slave girl here and there that, maybe she deserved it. I'm not saying that she did, but that's what I would think when I'm thinking about gladiators. But guess what? Indeed, in this, women can be men.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Right, so let's get into this. Women gladiators, sensational spectacle sport for Roman audiences. It may have started when female sword fighters performed at funerals in the very early days of Rome. It may also be some connection between women participating in chariot racing and women gladiators. The Greek Heraean Games were pivotal. They were a 4-yearly female sports event dedicated to Hera and founded by the legendary Queen Hippopotamia. They would later become a template for the Olympics and continued for centuries until suppressed by the Christians. Apart from the usual foot races, javelin throwing, and so on, the games included female chariot races. According to Pausanian's description of Greece, Hippopotamia assembled a group known as the 16 Women to organize the Heraean Games, during which the women competitors incidentally wore men's clothes. A 1st century AD inscription from Delphi records that 2 young women competed in races, possibly those at the Sebesta festival in Naples, in the Roman Empire. And during Emperor Domitian's reign, there were races for women at the Capitoline Games in Rome in 86 AD. Beautiful picture. Wait, that's a horseman. A centaur. Interesting. There was a tendency to think of gladiators only as men, thanks largely to some epic Hollywood films. Okay, I'll admit. But Gladiator is an awesome movie. Go watch it if you haven't. However, women were not uncommon competitors in the amphitheater around the Roman world, playing out the phony fights and grappling in close combat, much to the delight and carnal titillation of the audiences. The nearest the modern world has come to it is probably female wrestling. The women were usually warm-up acts, providing light relief in between the top of the bill, crowd-pleasing, gruesome, and gory acts. Cheerleaders. Sorry. Women gladiators might have shared their particular stage, for example, with an elephant walking on a tightrope, as at games arranged by Nero in honor of his mother, Agrippina the Younger, whom he had recently murdered, and in honor for his murder, Roman historian Tacitus disgraced themselves by appearing in the amphitheater. The fact that these were rich women and had no need of manumission or celebrity suggests that they did it for the adrenaline. The historian Dio tells of another spectacle in which Nero entertained King Tiridates I of Armenia, put on a gladiatorial show featuring Ethiopian men, women, and children. Interesting. Alright, so that's pretty damn interesting. I didn't know that there were female gladiators. I think this is pretty cool. It's interesting. It's part of history. Me personally, I am of the mind that... Now, don't get me wrong. Okay, now I'm going to sound like a total jackass here. Don't get me wrong. Not every woman needs protection. But I think it should be the man's job to protect his woman, his family, his children. If I think going into war, I don't think that women can't handle war. I don't think that they would be so much less than a lot of men, although, generally speaking, men are stronger, have more, muscle mass, generally speaking. I don't want to see women having the need to fight at the front line, going into dangerous situations. Now that might just be, my upbringing. I've been brought up. I lived in a house with 3 generations of women. I was the only man. So don't give me I'm a misogynist bullcrap. That won't fly on me. Just pointing that out. Anyway, this topic is pretty damn interesting. What did you think about it? Did you know that female gladiators were a thing? Did you know that they went into fights? And yeah. So let me know what you think of this article. And I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did. So all I have to say now is comment down below, let me know, and I hope you like this video. Smash that like button and subscribe and hit the bell for notifications. Alright, until next time, take care.